So today we are going to do something pretty different, something I rarely ever do, but we're going to do a challenge style video. You know, I was thinking about it last night, going fishing today. I thought it'd be fun to just change it up, change a pace and try this. So what is the challenge? The challenge today is to fish 4 different locations, launches out on the California Delta. But the catch is, and this is where the challenge comes into play, before I can move on to the next launch, I have to catch 3 bass of any size at that particular launch to move on to the next one. So 4 launches, we're treating each one kind of like a quarter, so 4 quarters. Again, 3 bass per quarter to move on to the next one. And yeah, I have no idea how this is gonna go. This could be a normal day of fishing as far as length goes. It could be really tough out there, and this could be a long fishing session. I could be fishing very well into the night. I'm not sure, but I'll tell you what, I am determined to do this. I am determined to finish this challenge, get it complete. I'm excited. It's something different, like I said. And right now it is just about 9 o'clock. We are just a couple minutes away from our first launch of the day. Deep breath. Let's get this started. All right, we're ready. We're launched. Well, we're not launched, but ready to launch. You guys see we've got the Slayer Propel 10 LTE today. I mean, like, launching 4 times today, that's kind of why well, that's definitely the reasons we have this kayak. Something nice and easy, portable with the wheels. No trailer, no dynamic dolly. Just something we can load up real quick into the truck, into the bed of the truck, get to and from the launch, no problem. So yeah, this kayak will be perfect for the challenge today. I'll tell you what, these launch fees are going to add up today. It's going to be a pricey day to go fishing. Gotta do what you gotta do. Alrighty. And I'll just say this too. I think this challenge, I didn't make it super easy, but I don't think it's impossible either. So I think it's like the appropriate level of difficulty. Whoa, let's just slip right in. Good start. That's okay. It's a hot day out. We need to cool off a little. This will keep us cool, keep the body temp well balanced. Could have been worse. Could have been falling into Clear Lake. Oh man, that's slippery. That's okay. It is actually, I mean, it's pretty hot already. So getting a little cool off first thing in the morning actually kind of feels good. Well, let's get started. I mean, there's no rules as to where I have to go or where I have to fish each one of these locations. I can go as far away from the launch or ramp as I want. I can stay close. Had a 2-incher follow the drop shot up. I mean, that counts. So if we caught it, it would have been fish number 1. I'm not trying to like cheat this challenge or anything, but I will say, I will admit, I picked this first launch because I thought I could just immediately get bit in this marina and get our 3 fish and then move on to the next one. But it kind of ain't looking like that's the case. See, that's what happens when you try to cheat the system. Alright, well, just fished the marina thoroughly but quick. and maybe 1 or 2 bites that were probably really small bass, maybe even bluegill. And now we're outside the marina on the main channel. I mean, there's a couple other marinas we could head into, but oh boy. Not how I thought the day would start. It's okay though. We got time. We got options. It really is surprising though that we couldn't pick up a few like 8 inchers in there. Like, I did not think that would be a problem. Oh, yes, number 1. Number 1, we're on the board. Guys, all right, thank you, sir. All right, there's 1 1¼ 1 on the buzzbait. Obviously not a keeper, but it's a fish, it's a bass, it counts. Hopefully there's more where that came from. Get 2 more in the boat and move on to our next launch. Still a bunch of bait I see flicking around shallow, so I mean, the fact that we got our buzzbait fish, something chasing, something looking to eat, plus the bait, plus, you know, last couple of trips out on the Delta this time of year, we've seen a lot of bait, and really the bite has been a moving bait that represents bait like A-rigs or bladed jigs. So I gotta figure if I make enough casts, I can run into one, right? Oh, there we go. Come on, stand the boat. Yes, number 2. Yes, not a big one, but number 2. And the old bladed jig, just like they should be, eating, chasing. All right, maybe even a 12-incher. Good thing I didn't make a size limit for this challenge. Okay, number 2. Number 2, it is 9:35. I'm making it sound like it's tough. In the reality of it, we've got 2 fish in 35 minutes. I don't know, it's weird. Out on the Delta, you just kind of, very quickly, at least for me, you feel like you have an idea as to how the bite's going to be. And I still feel like it's going to be kind of tough right now, even though that's 2 fish in 35 minutes. I don't think our third's going to come easy. But there's 2. Along the grass line on a bladed jig, that fish was looking to eat. So a good sign on a pretty stingy tide, in my opinion. There we go. Come on, number 3. Number oh. Easy. All right, you're in the boat. You count. All right. Number 3, guys. Yes. There is 3 fish in the first quarter. Now, I don't have to leave. I probably should to maximize my time and efficiency, but that first one was kind of a dinkosaurus, so now that we got a couple of bites in this little stretch, let's just fish it out for a second. Right, maybe up until this bird, and then we'll get out of here and move on to the second launch, the second quarter. What am I thinking? No time for lollygagging, no time for goofing around. This is a challenge video. Let's get out of here. We got our 3, quarter 1 over. Let's move on. Alrighty guys, we just arrived at our next launch, B&W. It's actually just down the road. This is definitely gonna be the closest 2 launches at any point during the day are from each other. 11:20 right now. Starting to warm up. I'm hoping because this launch isn't so far from our last spot, we can replicate some of those bladed jigfish, that pattern. Yeah, let's not waste any time. Kayak is pretty much all loaded up. I didn't even have to really do anything other than just take the wheels off, put it in the bed of the truck since it was a short drive. So she is ready to go. Rods are in their respective carriers. I'm actually just gonna park this guy right over here. Okay, we're parked. Launch number 2. There. Yeah, let's get started. Start a little punchy. Tide is still crazy low. Well, thought I'd be able to come here, punch some in the cheese. Caught them here before, a couple weeks ago. And okay, just as we said that, there's one right there. A little one. I was catching big ones the other time I was catching them, but that's number one. Good sign, I think. I have to really let that one dangle. That's number one in quarter two. Sweet. Two more. And we can get out of here. This is gonna be, hopefully this is gonna be our toughest quarter, because it feels like it's gonna be our toughest quarter. Ah, yeah. Oh, there's a little like 6-inch bass. I just throw the worm up in the trough, try to get like a dink. Might have to, but even still, that's no guarantee they're gonna bite. I'm just tide, not my favorite for sure. There's 2 5-inchers right there. If I could catch those 2 5-inchers, I'd feel bad about it, but hey, they'd still count, you know? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna throw the drop shot and try to catch some micros. Don't judge me. I mean, they might even be too small to even eat the drop shot. That's the sad part. Oh, what the heck? Do I have one? I don't even know. Look, these guys are right here. Did you guys bite? Oh, dude, he bit. You know, I'd feel real bad if I counted this one, but it's a fish. It's a bass. Oh my God. Let me just get him. I gotta take advantage of this. If I can even hook them, they're so small. I don't even think I can get them. They're that small. What are we resorting to here? This is a little pathetic. Slightly pathetic. I don't know what the heck I just did here. Oh goodness gracious, are you kidding me? Okay, where are the dicks? Come on. It counts. It counts. I'm sorry, it counts. I feel bad doing this, but it counts. Number 2. Oh no. Oh, he smoked it. How'd you just get it? It counts. It counts. It's in the boat. I am out of here. Quarter 2 is over. Get me out of here. Oh man, it just kind of sounded like the Happy Gilmore lady that fell on the car, right? Ah! That was a tough quarter, guys. There's a couple more anchors over there. That's 3 bass. We are done. We are moving on. All right, guys, quarter number 3. It is just about 3 o'clock. The drive took a little bit longer than expected. We did have to sit by a bridge for a minute as they let a ship through, so extended our, I guess, halftime, our intermission. But quarter three, we're here at Big Break. Yeah, it is toasty. If you guys haven't seen, or if it hasn't been apparent, cameras, GoPros are shutting off like crazy. I mean, it's like, I think it's about 98 degrees right now. Not a lick of wind, which, I'm not complaining, but it is toasty. Real quick, before we get on the water for quarter three, I do want to give you guys a quick little run through of this setup, and this is really the reason we can do this today. You know, launch, I guess by the end of the day 4 different times, is because we have the Slayer Propel 10 LTE today. Just like I said in the beginning, super portable in the back of the truck. The thing's 90% rigged, and even when we go from a short distance ramp to ramp, I pretty much kept everything on it. Yeah, I've been really enjoying it as a lighter, smaller craft. I mean, you guys can see right here, we've got the front hatch. Got our battery in there. Love these little twisty knobs. Our propel drive. We got our paddle. Got the old kayak cushion. No underseat tray, but I do keep, you know, tackle. Another box of baits underneath. There's terminal. And like I do for all of my lighter rigs, especially this one right here, instead of a fish finder, instead of a graph, we bring our portable fish finder, the deeper sonar. You guys can see this is pretty much easy on, easy off to the gear track. You can slide it back and forth, take it off with ease, and it's nice because it stows away right there. And if we were in a situation where we wanted to see water temp, structure, grass, or anything underneath us, we just take it, swing it over the side, it'll float in the water like this. It has this kind of hinge right there to keep it in line with the water. You connect it to the app, and then using the app, it'll read everything below you. I mean, I don't know how many times I've used the Deeper Now over the past couple of years in the smaller kayaks just to see what the water temp was, what was underneath us. So always got to give the Deeper some love, a shout out when we take the smaller rig with us. Again, the purpose of the smaller rig, go lightweight, easy in, easy out, be able to wheel it to and from the ramp, and that certainly fits the bill of having a portable small craft, but still feature packed, still all the things you would like in a bigger kayak, just in a smaller package. As I always do, if you guys are interested in the Deeper unit, I've got a little code, we'll link it in the description. But moving on, black pack, small size black pack, the smallest one they make, I believe. Just 6 rod holders, minimal tackle, you know, body armor, got our water right there, sunscreen, extra line, nothing crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the run through of the setup today and why we can do this, why we can jump from launch to launch to launch to launch. Let me take you down, put you in the bag. Just about 3 o'clock now, it's quarter 3. We need to catch 3 fish out of Big Break, and then we can move on to quarter 4. I think this one's going to come down to the wire as far as sunset, unless we can really get on some fish quick here, which we might be able to. Certainly going to fish this little marina right here before we venture out. Last quarter 2 was tough. Not only was the fishing tough, but I covered a lot of water to get those 3 baby bass. There's some bluegill under the dock. Actually, those are crappie. Crappie don't count. Alrighty. Like I said, though, it would be sweet to just catch our 3 right in the marina, right by the launch. I don't know, though. This day has not been the easiest, that's for sure. But that's why it's a challenge, right? Guess these fish aren't going to let us get them cheaply in the marina. We gotta go earn them, even though there are a bunch of little dinkers back here that we probably could pick off with finesse, but I won't do that just yet. Alright, come on now, let's go. Oh damn, there's a giant right there. Holy crap. 5-pounder. Oh, shoot. Oh, darn it. Big one. Oh, there's a bunch of them right here. Okay, ugh. There's a lot of fish right there. There's a lot of fish setting right there. A lot of fish setting up right there. Okay, this could be our spot, guys. This could be our spot. Son of a gun. Oh, there's a bunch of them. And I see there is one giant monster. Let's roll up on these fish again. They all fouled my little underspin out. Just moved it too fast for him. Okay, come on now. You guys gotta be somewhat hungry. There we go. Okay, come on, get in. Number 1, baby. Here we go. Come on, be a spot that's actually somewhat easy for me. Not totally easy, somewhat easy. Alright, even on? Yeah, rear camera's on, that's good. Problem is, when we finally find a good bite, I'm not going to want to leave. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of fish out here. There's a bunch of them. We count this as the 3rd and 4th quarter? I'm just joking. Can't change the rules mid-challenge. Oh, missed them. God, getting bites now. Just can't put them in the boat. Golly, there's a bunch of them. Number 2, baby. Yeah. I like it. I like it. It's not even a micro either. It's a half decent one. It's got a little belly shirt on him. Number 2. This challenge is particularly difficult because all these locations have different tides. Similar but different, and as you guys may or may not know, Delta very tide dependent in getting these fish to set up. So right now, this particular tide, these fish are just setting up. That's why there's a bunch of them, and they're biting. We come at a different time, maybe these fish aren't here. Probably not, actually. Probably more scattered or under the grass or something. Dang, look at all of them. How have we not caught 3 fish yet? My goodness. Just drop it right there and we'll probably catch one. See? Number 3. Alright, you know what? We got 3. Let's try to catch one more. One for good measure. Jeez. Can you imagine if I made a size limit for this challenge? I'd be screwed. All right, sugar barge launch quarter 4. It is 4:45. That should give us at least 2.5, 3 hours before sunset to catch 3 more bass for challenge complete. Here we go. Last quarter. Would this count if I caught one of these fish? Just being silly right now. Just being silly. Dude, he ate it. The little fella right there ate it. Goofy, what am I doing? What are you doing? Get in the water. There's fish right here. This tide is good right now. Latter part of the day has been much easier to catch fish. Not big ones, but to get some bites. They're just setting up better over here at this tide. No way. Oh my God, we almost had number one. Would have counted. See, these fish are setting up right now. There's a good one. There was a good one with it too. Come on, buddy. Yeah. Man. These fish are setting up. There's a meat wall right there. There was one with them too. All right. 1 of 3, quarter 4. Oh, the bite is just, I mean, this is like a perfect example as to how the delta is always changing throughout the day, how tides really impact these fish and the way they set up. I mean, throwing at a real obvious current break right here, water's coming through it, and they're just setting up and eating, just like they were at Big Break. If we were here in the morning, I highly doubt they would be setting up just like this. So it's all about timing, right place, right time. It's huge out here. How crazy would that have been? Get like that first one and then that one, catch 2 right off the bat, get a third, and then just be done in like 5 minutes. Can't be that. Oh, there's a good one that followed that. Another good one. Some fish right. There's fish right in this chute. Very interesting. Weird spot right here, but. Oh, one just came out and smashed it, dude. Oh, look at that one. Dude, I saw that one come out from the toolies and smoke the underspin. Probably should have been throwing the underspin more today. Well, that's a good way to end the day. 4th quarter. Catching some pretty hungry Delta meatballs. That fish came out from a ways to get that bait. That was cool. That was a cool bite. Number 2. $5.15. Another current break. Come on now. There's a lot of fish stacked around these things. It's just finding the right one. Guys, challenge complete. Oh, is it? What? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. It ain't complete yet. I gotta touch him. I gotta hold him. Challenge complete. Oh my goodness. 5:15, just about. So that took a little over 8 hours. I'm sure there's more fish here and keep fishing, but man, it wasn't super hard, but definitely not as easy as I actually thought it would be. Man, we went through a fair share of launch passes today. Guys, that is going to do it. It is 6 o'clock on the nose, actually. Challenge completed. 4 launches, 4 quarters, 3 bass per launch to move on to the next one, and we did it. Did it in just about 8 hours. Let me say this, I understand that I probably could have made it a little more challenging, maybe making the 3 bass like keeper-sized bass, but I'll tell you what, if I made them keeper-sized bass today, we would have been out there for a long time, because the bite was tough. The bite was not easy today. We got started launch number 1 at Pirates Lair. Started off with a little ice skating around the ramp, get a little cool off, fish the marina. I tried to get some cheap fish, get a little tricky, and the fishing gods were not having it. Didn't get a single fish in the marina, so I had to go out on the main channel. Did immediately pick one up on the buzzbait, so that was a good sign. And then after a little while, I ended up catching a couple more, number 2 and 3, on the bladed jig along the grass line. So we were at that first spot for about an hour or so. Packed up the kayak, put it in the truck, drove a couple miles down the road. Launch number 2, B&W Resort, a lot of boat traffic. It was already getting pretty toasty by this time. Ended up fishing pretty shallow to start. Did catch one on the punch under a cheese mat, but that was it for a long time. This was definitely our hardest launch, our most difficult quarter. And we covered a lot of ground, a lot of water, tried a lot of baits, and I will shamefully admit that we did resort to going up into the trough and catching dinky little bass. But like I said in the beginning, bass of any size for this particular count. So we caught number 2 and number 3. I I booked it out of there, got out of there, didn't want to be there any longer. Made a pretty good drive to Big Break Marina. I think it's around 2, 3 o'clock by this time. Day is going fast, and Big Break was much different than the first 2 launches. The tide was higher, the water was cleaner. Just seemed like these fish were gravitating towards those ambush points. And though it took us a minute or two, we did eventually catch fish number 1, 2, and finally number 3, and a 4th for good measure. So Big Break didn't take us too long, and then made about another 30-minute drive over here to Sugar Barge, right in Frank's Tract, and probably our best quarter of the entire day. Immediately, as soon as we started fishing here, fished some shoots, some current breaks, tied on a little underspin. I got a nice one to smoke it immediately. Put that one in the boat, nice fatty. Like 2 minutes later, same area, made a cast. One came out from a tule and just smoked the underspin. So number 2. Then I made my way to another current break, and I think it was the 2nd or 3rd cast, picked up number 3. And now we're here, packed up, loaded up for the 4th time, and that's pretty much it. Mixed it up a little bit today with a challenge. Something I rarely do, as you guys probably know. It's usually just days of fishing or tournaments or whatever. Nothing kind of goofy or challenge related, but I thought today would be fun and something I'd want to do. Nowadays, you know, with the kayaks getting so big, crazy motors, batteries, all that stuff, I still enjoy a smaller kayak, a smaller craft. Native Watercraft Slayer Propel 10 LTE today was the perfect kayak for doing what we did, launching 4 different times, easy in and out of the bed, wheeling it down to the ramp, minimal gear. Again, shout out to Deeper that outfits my smaller kayaks. One, I don't want another battery, another graph. They are a solid portable unit, not only for small kayaks, but for bank fishermen. Shoot, even as a backup graph if you have a bigger kayak or a boat. It's just something to have that takes up literally no space. So got to give love to the Deeper unit. But yeah, that was it. That was the kayak. That was the plan. That was the challenge. Challenge complete. If you guys like these kind of videos, these style videos, I'm not saying I'm going to do them all the time, but if you like things like this, just to mix it up a little bit, please let me know in the comments below. Give me some ideas, some suggestions. I'd love to hear what you guys say. But as always, guys, I thank you for watching, for coming along, and I will see you in the next video that will be in another state. We'll leave it at that.